Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Project Ozone 3, Kappa mode. How are you guys doing today? How's life? So what is our plan for today? Well, obviously our main plan is to go to the deep dark. Unfortunately, I'm still waiting for our cobblestone to get prepared, and I thought in the meantime, we can use our time productively and try to get a nether star. I want to make some of these draconium infused obsidian, and the way that you get that is by sieving endstone. And the way that you make endstone is by putting glowstone in a barrel of lava. And then obviously hammer it and sieve it. By the way, the main reason that we are trying to get another star is to make an unbreakable wand and also upgrade our furnace. The chances of getting a draconium block is so low that this took ages, and we have one to spare. Actually, he might get out. We have none to spare. Let's try to summon a wither then. We're also going to take some notch apples, because things can go bad. We have 90... We just take 3. That's 4. Oh, come on. This could be very stupid and it could end very badly because I'm not sure if the wither in Kappa mode is different than like normal mode. So let's just summon him. We run out. We have a notch apple. And then we wait. I don't like this. Okay. Don't go out. Don't go out. Stay in. Stay in. I'm coming in. He went out. Come this way. Okay, it's not going so well. At least I'm not withered. I am withered. I have a feeling that we are going to lose this nether star. Okay, I got him. Go, 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 go. Yep. Did I get it? Am I still falling? I got it. I really got it. Flying Lush is going to celebrate his achievement by making a zenith furnace. Give me our AKs. No? Oh yeah. So if I remember correctly, this is stupid fast. No? Oh, you need coal. Holy. Why is it 65? This is awesome. We should change the hopper. Yes, it's 1 taller now, and I'm hoping that he won't be able to get out. And we are going to get 1 more nether star in order to make the unbreakable wand. Hi. Okay, he's stuck. And I'm stuck. Yeah, it's so nice to be stuck in a room with the wither. Okay, I'm withered, I'm withered, I'm withered. Now I'm gonna die. No, okay, I'm fine, I'm fine. We kind of have him. He had a minion. Wither boss trophy. Huh. So do you do anything, or that doesn't even look like a woo? Okay, that scared me. Yes, hi. We have an unbreakable wand and we don't need you anymore. We are very close with the cobblestone and we just need 1 piece of quintuple compressed cobblestone. So it's time to start making the warp stone itself. So for this we're going to need, I think, 8 pieces of corallium pearl, and we make it by having corallium gems, which we got it from Landia. So I think this is enough. Maybe not. Yeah, it's not enough. Unless you double it for me or something. Oh, you did. I think you did. Yeah. I think we also get wither dust, yes, from the mob farm. So we're good, and we need lapis. Let us not mess this thing up. We need only 4. Yep. The recipe for a vibrant crystal is just stupid. Literally. Actually, we have a premium trait. That is good. We got an enderman in a soul pile last episode, and we should just be able to do this. That's actually fast. That was fast. And here is our warp stone. Perfect. I have upgraded my satchels, we have a bajillion torches, and we have a decent amount of food. And if I'm not wrong, this is the last piece we need. Ladies and gentlemen, the portal to the deep dark. for the moment we just put you here and I'm ready anyway. Yes, we have arrived. We need to dig down and... Did I bring my lantern of paranoia? Yeah. I forgot my magnet. Nice. We should be close. It's just cobblestone now. Any second. Yep. We were close. Okay. So, we need to go down. Yeah, from here. It's fine. Yes, we get nuclear craft ores and that is perfect. Everything is working according to plan. We just vein mine everything and look for ores. That's star metal ore. What? Okay, so you don't have to craft them in this pack. Oh, okay, I have a lot of garbage. Well, on a very positive note, I think our sieving days are over because I'm filthy rich. Look, the thing is, I did not find that much diamonds. That's it. So we might have to sieve a little bit more, but not that much. Also, we're getting draconium here, which is very good. The bedrock is flat, which is also very good because we can use it in order to get grains of infinity. The only other problem that I'm facing is that I did not find any oil shales. Because we need oil for plastic, for Pneumaticraft, and I couldn't find anything here. Alright guys, here's the deal. I did a ton of mining and we have a decent amount of resources. I also upgraded our smeltery and now it can hold 2800 ingots because I need to make tons of steel, tons of ferroboron and tons of tough alloy in order to make the advanced plating. We're going to need the advanced plating in order to make the pressure chamber wall. So I have to do a decent amount of grinding for like 1 or 2 hours, and basically what I have to do is to make tons of alloys, tons of ingots, and also try to make one of these alloy furnaces from nuclear craft because we need that in order to make one of the alloys, yes, the extreme alloy. Because that's the only recipe for it. I also need to make some more solar panels and gather some grains of infinity. There's nothing special in what I'm going to do, so I'm just gonna cut everything and then bring you back once we have all the resources. See you in a bit. Okay, it's been quite a while later and I did make a few machines, I made a lot of alloys and I did prepare a few stuff. But before I show you all of those, which I will do in a moment, I made 2 igneous extruders because I was tired of hammering down cobblestone into gravel and then into sand and then sieving the sand or gravel or the dust. So we're going to have 2 of these guys. I already upgraded them to resonant and they have the augment in order to make sand and gravel, and we're gonna set them up because enough is enough. I hate hammering. And how do I want to set it up? Yes, they are working and I'm relatively happy. It's not very fast, but it's okay. It will build up gravel and sand over time and I don't have to hammer it all the time. So anyway, I did make a bunch of alloys and I used most of them in order to craft a few items. One of those items is an alloy furnace from nuclear craft because we needed to make this extreme alloy. And in order to make this alloy furnace, you're going to need an enhanced alloy smelter from Ender.io. I made 2 of them because I thought this guy is going to be useful for something else, and unfortunately he's not. That's the only recipe that we're going to need it for. Anyway, I also made 4 of these solar panels and I'm using one of them for the igneous extruders. So we have extra power in case we need it. And now we should get into Pneumaticraft because we have everything. The main ingredient that we are going to need in order to get into Pneumaticraft is called compressed iron. And the way that you get that, actually I can just do this. I'm using Windows, so I have the control key. So we need to put a TNT here and then run. Do we have compressed iron? Yes. You lose a few, but it's okay. We had a bajillion iron, so I was like, let's make more. Okay, we're going to need a few pressure tubes, a few compressors, because we can never make this guy, that's super expensive. And we're going to need the pressure chamber and a few valves. Let me craft everything, then I'll be right back. I just wanted to let you know that the only reason that we had to go to the deep dark and get into nuclear craft, at least for the alloys, was to be able to make this pressure chamber hall, because we are going to need some transistors and some circuits and some capacitors apparently in order to get into Mekanism. And this stupid guy requires greenhouse glass. A pressure chamber is a multi-block structure, which I just messed it up, but you can make it in a 3x3x3 or a 4x4x4 or a 5x5x5. And since we have a decent amount of resources, we're going to go with a 5x5x5. I don't know what the difference is, but bigger is probably better. And it's almost exactly like big reactors, so you can have frames on each side, or you can also put glass in order to see what's going on inside. Since I made the glass, we're going to use it. In addition to the walls and glasses, we're also going to need a valve and an input hatch. Yeah, this is input, so the other side should be output, and an output hatch, which we have to put it in reverse, so that this side will be input and it will output it outside. Yeah, it will work. Yeah, haha, it's done. In addition to everything we just did, this guy will not function on its own and it's going to require power. The power that we need to provide this guy, which I'm thinking how to set it up, is compressed air, and we make compressed air by making these air compressors. That's the back, right? I can hook up the pipes here? Yeah, okay, it's fine. So these guys will make compressed air and we just have to hook it up to you. These tubes are garbage, and whenever we go beyond 5 bars, they are going to explode. And there is a method that we should be able to turn it off. I think you need 2 redstone per 1 bar. So if we want it to turn off at 4 bars, or 4.5, that's 9 pieces of redstone. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Yeah, it's incredibly slow. We only have 0.3 bars and yeah. We need 1 bar, I think, for capacitors and transistors, so this could take a while. But before we get into those, we need to make plastic, and for plastic we are going to need LPG, which we get it from oil. You know guys, sometimes you look at the JEI and you think you saw something, but in fact you have seen something else. We're going to need to make a refinery in order to get LPG. The problem is it's going to need HSLA steel ingot, which requires manganese. And I thought this is magnesium, and I thought, oh, we have it. We don't. A tungsten. I have tungsten. There is a 10% chance that we will get 1, and we only need 1. A chest will be a good idea. And we got 1. That's all we needed. I almost had a heart attack. I thought we won't be able to make the refinery. We're good. I tried to make it less wonky by adding some redstone conduits, and by less wonky I mean it's not gonna explode. Not beautiful. Look at our base. It's garbage. I know. Once we get into applied energistics, I will know where the center of my base will be, and then I can build my base around it. But for now, it's gonna remain like this, and we need to rebuild everything. This is why I'm not very picky on how we design stuff. Anyway, I'm hoping that now once we reach 4.5 bars, these air compressors will turn off and we will not have any explosions. Of course, there will be a little bit of fuel left in them, so this is why I'm going to turn it off at 4.5 bars and not 5. Let's hope it works. We shall know soon enough. We need to make LPG, and this is where my knowledge of Pneumaticraft starts to fade. And I was thinking if we can use a vortex tube, because the refinery requires heat. And this guy should make heat? Okay. You are making heat. Good, good, good. And you are a heat sink. Okay, so I can do this. That's not very good. The heat is going down. I want it to go up. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. So it's going up, so we can put you here. And you're heating up. Good. Now we need to provide this guy with oil. So what if we put you here? Will you get hotter? Yeah. Fun fact, this guy actually recommends that you use a vortex tube, and we are doing that, so it's fine. Last time I used lava and it was not the best. Anyway, now for the oil. I went to the deep dark and I found oil shales. They're very rare and I did not have silk touch, so we only got the bitumen, which is 25% less effective, and we can make some oil. We have to remove them. Well, it's not the worst. We're going to take a sample and start trying. For the moment, oil is non-renewable for us, and I don't want to waste it. So can we just use a bucket? And will you work? Not enough heat, probably. Apply more heat. Okay, instead of insulating stuff, I just added more vortex tubes, and this guy is working. And we're getting LPG. Now we need to convert this guy into plastic, and for that we need a thermopneumatic processing plant. Don't have a crazy recipe, please. Oh no, it's fine, I can make that. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you liquid plastic. Haha. The good thing about liquid plastic is that even though we get a teeny tiny bit of LPG, when we want to convert it, 100 millibuckets of LPG equals like 1 bucket of plastic, so it's a very good conversion rate and I'm all for it. Also, you might notice that the refinery itself has 4 different blocks, and the top one is for LPG and we're extracting only from the top one. The 3 bottom ones, I really don't know what I want to do with them. Fuel is from Mekanism, so I don't know, for now we just leave it. Apparently this is how it's going to look like for now. I had to add more of these air compressors because the problem was the more devices you add, the more air pressure you're going to consume, so you need to produce more. And then everything requires heat. Even this new thermopneumatic processing plant required heat, which I had to make another vortex tube. Then the plastic maker itself, which makes the plastic sheets, also requires heat, so there's another one for this guy. And now we should be able to make plastic. And I was hoping that we should be able to make a transistor. Can we lock it? So we need to provide this guy with 3 different dyes, and he should make us plastic. Okay, 1 dye will give us 11, that's not bad. This might be a bit of a shorter episode because I need to do a lot of off-camera work and craft a lot of alloys and start making some machines. The problem is I cannot do it on camera because it's incredibly boring. I cannot just stand in front of an alloy furnace and say, hey, we have 48 indurium. Oh, we have 48 indurium, that's nice. When did I make that? Anyhow, we're not ending the episode right now. Our job is to get into Mekanism today. And for that we're going to need to make this transistor so that we would be able to make the steel casing, so that we would be able to make a metallurgic infuser and an enrichment chamber. Nuclear furnace. What? Okay, I can make that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because those are the 2 items that we need in order to get into applied energistics. And with the amount of progress that we did this episode, next episode we shall have our ME system. I'm happy. So let's get crafting. For the transistor, we're going to need a transistor, and for that we're going to need an energized capacitor, an energenic silver capacitor, and silver capacitor. That's a lot of capacitors. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so a bit of a progress update. I have already made the silver capacitor because that was literally the easiest one. You just have to craft it. And then I also managed to make some energenic silver capacitors, and now we need to upgrade them to something. Yes, energized capacitor. It gets exponentially more expensive as you're crafting them, but I guess at the end of the day it's not that bad, because one of these energized capacitors give you 8 transistors, and you need 1 for this transistor. It's not that bad. We can make 32 of them. That's really good. So we're gonna try and make 32 transistors, and this is our input hatch. So I believe if we put a chest here and then hook it up to an item conduit and add some speed upgrades here, and put our ingredients inside, it should start working. You should be on insert. Yes. Now you should start working. And then we also need to extract them. So another chest here and another item conduit. Oh, we need to set filters. Damn, I forgot. Actually, if you put an item here, then it's not a blacklist, it's a whitelist. So I just activated redstone for this guy. Let's try this again and see if it works. Everything went in? Okay. The last item is in and you should do something. Transistor requires 1 bar. Yes, I was going to say, why isn't it ready? It's ready. Okay. We can deactivate you and you extract. Haha. We have them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mekanism. It's not a quest? Oh, apparently it is a quest, but we need to make the metallurgic infuser first. So let me make that. Oh, you need these. Damn. Again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mekanism. This time it should be a quest. Yes. For the enrichment chamber, we're going to need these basic control circuits, and the recipe for it is relatively crazy. So, let's get some redstone, and we just make 4. This is very slow. And we shall have 2 enrichment chambers. And I don't have inventory space. Alright guys, now that we got into Mekanism, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Next episode we shall have our ME system. At least the basic version. You know, the controller is still far, far away. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one. Bye bye. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, some of you guys were suggesting to me that I make the angel ring instead of the totem of flying. The problem is, once you get to the chicken wing, you need dragonfly wing, which you get it from Erebus. And you get to Erebus after you get into Lordcraft, which is after you get to the Twilight Forest. So that's far, far away. It also requires this chicken eggs, you know, eggs in general. But the problem is I don't have the enchantment and I don't know how to get it. So, yeah. Anyway, bye bye.